Yes friends, now we can start. So first thing you can see in this particular image. First I'm talking about the data. What is Hadoop? So if you come here in this particular side, 2010, 2011, 2012, you can see the maximum data in right now in the world increased in last 3 years. After 2011, 12, 13, and now we are going to complete the 2014. So in these 4 years, the data is moved like anything. Nobody expected the data will move like such a way. So now every company is working on the Hadoop file system. Just 1 minute, friends. Yeah. So can listen me. So I'm just going to start and just going to tell more about this particular thing. So in the 90% of the data complete, if I'm talking about the all over world, the 90% of the data is created in last 3 years. So you can see the chart here. So there in 1970, 80, 19, 2000 up to 2010 data is increased very low, but last 4 years is just like with the way of rocket. So it's going like that. So that's why the people or companies are thinking about to work on the big data. So most of the companies right now, their agenda and their goal, and now you can say that their main focus on the big data. So right now a lot of companies are there who is working on this one, and I will just tell you firstly why it is required and what the type of the formats we are using. So first is unstructured data. So this is first, which I'm this is called the unstructured data. So this is unstructured means there is no rational or DBMS as we are seeing the SQL, Oracle. It is not like that. It is just your email system, your PDF files, documents. That is called the unstructured data. Second type is called XML file. It is the structured, you can say, query language, and it is called the semi-structured. Means it is using to fetch some data, and it is sometimes written as a semi-structured. So it is not the fully structured or unstructured. And last is your called structured data, your DB, where Oracle come to IBM DB2 and other query languages. So these are three main format of the data right now, which we will discuss in whole out over this complete session. Now the thing is, they have all over world is planning for the big data, how it is growing, the things are coming, and okay, now I will take the example of firstly of the Google. So earlier when Google started, these actually one of the data, this high data, who started? It started firstly by the Google. So Google created some their own file system, Google GFS. So why the file system such like required? So Google started this GFS, and they have created some one small you can say software which can index their complete indexing and fetch the data. So Google started in 2001 or 2000 somewhere. He started with the GPFS and their Hive. So then they have created the software and fetch the data. What they did, they keep it open source so that everybody can use. A lot of companies, they use after that. Even Yahoo also used their Google white papers and created their own software to indexing and other things for their web pages, web servers. Where, because Yahoo, Google, Facebook, Twitter, they all required such file system where they can fetch the data very quickly. So how I will just tell, in the Google they have right now 16 billion pages. 16 billion pages. So the indexing of the 16 billion pages they are doing within 0.02 seconds. So when you put on something on the Google, it will give you the results. So see how fast their data indexing is happening. 1 minute, somebody pinged me. I just want to ask one thing. When I created red lines, can you see that one, red lines or not? I made some of the red lines, arrows, and written on the this particular graph. So everybody can see that one or not? Oh, my bad luck. Others? I think no one can see that, right? Just I'm saying, I'm put a big red color 2-3 dots on the screen. Can you see now? Okay, then it's not, I think it's not good. Okay, I'm just stopping the sharing and do it once again. Give me 1 minute. Okay, sorry friends for that one. Now I am again starting from scratch. In last 3 years, 2010, 2011, 2012, mostly in the world, 90% of data is generated in these last 3 years. 90% of the data. So as I told you, okay, right now all the companies mostly they are focusing on the big data, and we have the 3 different types of format. First is this is the structured. So sorry, this is unstructured. Second is semi-structured. I hope everybody can see my what I'm writing on the this page. Semi-structured, and third is fully structured, or we can say structured format. So in the unstructured format, we can say our PDF files, doc files, all are coming in the unstructured, our Gmail data, and semi-structured is the XML files. And structured data is your Oracle database and your DB2 and SQL. So all that is called the structured format. So I will just give you more explanation about the Google. I will just tell you, in the Google, it is he has started this project. Firstly, the GFS, Google GFS. So mostly the company started using the distributed file system. Mostly now it is called the DFS. So if anybody not aware of DFS, I will explain you little later. Firstly, just give you the small brief how the companies right now using the big data, how it is they are useful for them. Like for Google, the index database is almost 16 billion pages. So they are indexing, when you are searching on the Google, there are 16 billion pages are there which it is indexing and giving you the right results. Same, if you talk about the Facebook, which are world #1 in the data right now. In the Facebook, it is these last one, or you can say last 3 years, their data is almost reach near about 100 plus, or you can say 120 plus right now, plus data they have, petabyte data they have already generated. Second, they are every day half of the petabyte data is generated right now. So how fastly they are growing. How it works in the Facebook. When you click, when you comment, you accessing anything, you like something, accordingly he collect complete data and show you the ads on your right hand side. That how the Facebook, Google is doing, because they have for your each interest, what the things you are clicking, which things you are liking on the Facebook, which ad you are clicking, accordingly they are showing you the ads as per your interest. How they collect all this data? Through the Hadoop, or through the, you can say, Hadoop cluster. Even Twitter, if you talking about, we are talking about the Twitter also here. So what Twitter is doing? Twitter is every day, their total data is almost 400 million tweets are there. So every day, so many millions of tweets they are doing. Accordingly, they are seeing what you are tweeted, complete data they are fetching, and then show you they are doing their business, which person what is doing on the their site. Same way Amazon. So if you purchase anything on the Amazon, you see the same is coming. Okay, you browse something, you are trying to click on one product. Wherever you are going, Google is showing the same product on other sites also. How they are doing? They are also fetch the data through the cluster, this Hadoop cluster only. Right now, all these companies are using this open source cluster. So how it is giving the benefit? Just let me brief some more things on the DFS, distributed file system. See here, everybody can see this page. Read 1 terabyte data. I hope yes. Somebody say yes. Anyone? I don't think all are sleeping. Thanks. Others? Okay, so I'm going ahead. So right now, earlier what happened, if one person has only one machine, they had some data, they are fetching the information from one server. Now this is the thing of the DFS, distributed file system. Anyone knows how the okay, if you remember that last time we have discussed about some of with some of the person in this session, GPFS, global parallel file system. So same GPFS, it is also a DFS file system, distributed file system. Second, you know about cluster FS, Lustre. A lot of file systems are which are using DFS. What is the DFS? The data is written on the multiple system. Here, same like others. So every file system, they have different mechanism to collect the data. Some has their one server metadata, some has distributed metadata on all the nodes, some has only one name node and multiple are the n nodes. So that they're collecting the data is the different thing, but only DFS, how they are using, they are keeping the data on multiple systems and fetch immediately. Now the one processor will work here multiple processor is working. So that is the distributed file system. If one machine fetch the data in 45 minutes, the same data in the distributed file system will be, you can get the data in 4.5 minutes. 4.5 minutes. So much you can save the time in this. So next, one slide which I missed out, I will explain you here itself how it works. See how Hadoop is working. See, if this is you have a complete cluster file system, okay, and let's say these are your all our nodes. Let's say each row has these many nodes are there. So now I'm just telling you what the things are there, how it little bit works. So in the Hadoop, now there is two things the majorly we will discuss here. Firstly, HDFS, that is Hadoop distributed file system. Second is MapReduce. That is a word might be you heard if you are little bit heard about the Hadoop. MapReduce. How this word came, MapReduce? It is just like mapping and reducing. Means you are something map the data there, and after that you are fetching that data. So how these two things are there. First, I will tell you the HDFS, what are the benefits. So first is, it is fault tolerance. So how it is fault tolerance system? Fault tolerance, I'm not writing fully. Think, let's say this is your complete node. One of node is down. You no need to worry. Why? Because as everybody knows, because we are all from the background. Imran, I will tell you later about the GPFS. So it is also one type of the file system, general parallel file system, which is also work like this, but that is the IBM proprietary GPFS. So if one node is down, you no need to worry about where is the data. So if this node is down, your data can be here, on all the multiple nodes, some chunk of data is there. You can easily fetch the data there. Why? Because HDFS, when cluster is made, it is normally taken 3 backup block size. If it is writing one block, it is the copy of that block on the 3 different copies it created on the cluster. So if one down, 2 down, doesn't matter. So until one server is down, 2 down, definitely as the admin we can have to change immediately the server and new will come. So that is our firstly. Second is, you can say it is flexible. How it is flexible? Flexible means here, flexible means your developers who is using this cluster, fetching the data, they can generate the queries through different tools are there. I will explain you later on that. They can fetch the data with very easy language methods. If they are not very hard like Java or Java developer or something, they can fetch with their internal tools. It's very easy to create a query and to fetch the data from the Hadoop cluster. Second is scalable. You can definitely in a cluster, everybody is aware that cluster is always scalable. You can add the machine into the whenever required. You feeling it is your data is going to increase like anything, you can add the data into cluster. Add the node into the cluster. So I will just tell you the Hadoop cluster. So one of the example, because I worked in Yahoo, I will just tell you that time Yahoo was using almost 4,500 machines on the this cluster. So that was the Hadoop cluster to fetching the data, and all machine was very 2 core 4 CPU, like that, 2 socket 4 CPU. So and very minimum hard disk, only 1 terabyte TB hard disk, means total 4 TB disk and 16 GB RAM. So that is the very minimum configuration they was using on their cluster. So that is the one of the I'm talking about the one of the clients where I have seen these things. So it is data is increasing, so it is very safe, and creating a query, creating tools and fetching the data, it's very easy on the Hadoop. So now this is the base of the Hadoop. So how? So now next thing I will start. What is the technology stack which are required to use the Hadoop? 1 minute. Yes. So this is the you can say it is the diagram of the complete cluster. So how the from base to the from base, and what is the core things, all these things. Just 1 minute. Sorry, I've started. I forgot to unmute. It's my daughter. I cannot stop her. So first we will talk about the core of the Hadoop. So this is the core of the Hadoop. Any Hadoop cluster, these are the three main things which is the core of a Hadoop file system, or complete Hadoop cluster. It's not the file system, it's a complete Hadoop cluster. So this is the core thing which we required. So things. So firstly the map. Okay. So start from the firstly HDFS, distributed storage. So here HDFS is the where you are storing your data. It is the file system where in the multiple nodes where you are storing your complete data, where others can fetch the information and keep your data. So second major thing is map reduce. So I already told you is the just word came from the mapper and reduce. How it will work? Just simple. It is a programmable interface to access the data store in the cluster. Whatever written on the HDFS, for that whatever the tools are there, they are using the map reduce. Means it's converted into the map reduce and fetching the data from there. It is the interface to get the data, store the data, everything. Map reduce. Next is the yarn. Okay, so yarn is distributed scheduling. Map reduce is distributed processing and yarn is the distributed scheduling. Okay, so what is yarn actually? Yarn basically it is the map reduce 2.0. Earlier map reduce has older version 1.2 some like that. So in the new release in the 2.0 they are saying map reduce 2, it is called the yarn. Means they have the different architecture to scheduling, tracking the task. They are managing the resources like okay. So I will tell you in what is in the map reduce 1 older version. They have the job tracker, which are on the main node, means name node. So if it is, this is a cluster, in this multiple nodes are there. So here minimum one will be the name node, and I'm saying it name node, other are called the DN, data node. So this name node is responsible for job tracker, which job is running there, whatever the and all the task tracker is in all data nodes. But now it is in 2.0, they have changed the architecture, and scheduling, all these things is taken care by the main node. So now firstly we have come on this part, data access. So how you can access the data into the HDFS. I mean, whatever the cluster you have made, you have written the data, you can write the data and again fetch the data. So here we have the two the things, pig and hive. So what is pig and what is hive? I just will tell you. Pig is the high level data flow scripting language. So it's not as the C, C++ where very keywords are there. It's very easy. It is all about how you can get the data, load the data, and transform the data, and even how you will return and restore the data on the HDFS. So in the pig there is two main components which is used. First is the pig called latent. So pig latent is just a programming language which are used for all these queries, means how to getting the data, loading, transforming, all these things. And second is second role is real time. I just say real time. Real time, which compile pig latent and convert into the MapReduce job. Means it will convert this programming language into the MapReduce format, so that MapReduce will go to the HDFS and come back with the whatever the queries and storing data or fetching the data. So pig has two main components. It will come as explain also later on. Latent and RT. RT is real time, which use the latent language to contact to the MapReduce for MapReduce job, because all the data which will on HDFS is only used by the MapReduce. I hope up to here it is clear. Anybody has question up to here? Thing is for the administrator, it is the different these components is very much required to understand. Aware you all are not developer, but you have to understand how it works, so that later on you can, when you administrating also, they can if somebody is saying where is the problem, you can at least come to know which tool can be the problematic. Yes, Imran, you can ask. It has no, it has the MapReduce 2.0. So that is means, and they have introduced that time yarn, but now in the 2.0 it is, they are saying MapReduce 2.0. So that is the thing. Earlier it is called 1.0, and they have started the new project with the name of yarn. So now it is called the MapReduce 2.0. So our next is data storage. Data storage Uh, Imran, if you have any other question, you can continue. Sorry to interrupt you. You can say this thing because it is used to mean in the 2.0 it is all the track the task scheduling, so this all will come to there. So earlier the 1.0 they have the problem into the task tracker, so they have introduced the yarn thing, and they have now the yarn, you can say the name is MapReduce 2.0. Okay, so now the next thing is we have okay, data storage. So data storage. Okay, I will firstly tell you, and the complete HDFS is a batch processing system. So when it is storing the data is the batch process, and there two main components are there. So first is HBase and second is Cassandra. So what is HBase and these? So first you are storing the data. So Apache HBase, okay, okay, so complete HBase is, if I just want to define you, it is required when you need random and real-time read-write access to your huge data. So then we are using the HBase. It is, you can say it is the column-oriented database management system that is running top of the HDFS. So there are the multiple things are there, which will be when complete chapter is coming on that, we will explain on that time. So just a little information is right now, HBase application most are written in Java, and they can they can use this code and store the data into the HDFS. Second way is open source, that is also open source, Cassandra. It is okay, it is designed to handle large amount of data across multiple same cluster with providing high availability into the HDFS. So both these databases are okay, it is very little, but I will try to my best how much I can give you the details on that. So mostly we will more go into the TIG and okay, I will I think I have already sent you the same, but I will try what the maximum things I can cover, and HBase and Cassandra I will try to get some more details on that, because admin side it is used is very less. just one. Can wrap up this one as quickly, but definitely in the next session I will tell you more details. Okay, data serialization is two main products are there, Avro and Thrift. What is Avro? So now it is also a data serialization technology. So what is now first question is what is serialization? It is okay. I can explain you like this way, how you can take one data from an application and packed into your format, and you can store on the disk on the HDFS. Means you are taking some data from any application and storing in the format, and how it will go. And same way, the another application, if require the same data from your this HDFS, it is unpacked again and giving to the another application. Means sometimes one data is just creating the data, another application required to fetch and give the reports. So these format is called the data serialization. So now this is the basically data serialization, and Avro is mostly supported on XML format, JSON. So it is supported on few more formats are there. Right now I am aware of JSON and XML. Thrift, we are using, it is more flexible than Avro. Means it is used to okay, it will build such a way that it can support multiple language at same time. Means one application is Hadoop is running on Java, another application is running on C++ and Ruby or Python. So whatever the cross platform, it is supporting Thrift. So that is see, means both has the little difference. Some company is using Avro tools, Thrift for the data serialization. Next is data intelligence. As means data intelligence mean okay. So is this simple thing? Is here also it is showing two tools, Drill and Mahout. So how it work? Is okay. Drill is just like as the name. It can go and see whatever the things are there, what are the data sets, and query accordingly. Somebody written something? Okay, I will just tell you the more on the Mahout also. It is machine learning library. Means you can it mostly used to scale your large data set. Like you can collect, collaborate, and multiple. You can create the groups of according to the text and document. You can according to the text document you can characterize how much data is intelligent into that. Means you have multiple PDF files, multiple text files, documents. How means what it is automatically data is taking such a way that these many are particular in this group. This particular is categorized the text into one format. So all these things will be work, how much data is intelligent. So that is called tool is used for Mahout. For the Scoop, Fluence and Chukwa and other OZs, Zookeeper, I will explain in the next. I will just give you the few sites which you can see for the next session also. Just a minute. Yeah. So if you go through this site, incubator.apache.org. So these are the list of projects. So which all are running in this particular Apache Foundation. So Drill, which we have talked, right? See, these are I'm not each project I'm aware of, but you can go through this thing in the Apache. And they have the multiple projects also. If you can just click /projects, you can see so many these projects are running. So little bit detailed information is also there. So who started, what the person are involved, and some of the things you can see in down also, they have rejected also. Graduate from invocation, retired from the invocation. So these all projects are now retired. So you can go through these sites, and this will little help you to understand more about 1 minute. Viewers, yeah. So please go through this site, and in